This is quadcopter flight number 7, I think. Got the Garmin Verb strapped with packing tape to the bottom. I bashed the one that came with it completely to pieces when I crashed it in high wind. Got a finally sunny day. It's only a couple degrees below 0, I think. So could be even around 0 or +1 or something. We'll see. So I'm hoping this will be a really good video. I'm hoping. Gonna try and get high, and hopefully I won't crash. So we'll do a full flight here. Let's see just how high I can get. Stay tuned. Hope you enjoy the flight, as Quadcopter 101 says. See you back. So here's the narrated part of the FPV flight for you guys, not FPV for me. I hope to get FPV stuff by next month. It should be really, really cool. The range I found has been amazing. Like, I've been able to fly this pretty much out as far as I can see it. I can't even determine my orientation anymore when it gets far out. So it's got really good distance. And I was looking at the controller to look at the signal, as I was mentioning when I took off, and I got way out there and the signal is still 100%, like full bars. Now I don't know if it's just a gimmick that it shows it there or not. I haven't actually seen it go down any number of bars. One thing also is that I had it in 1080p for 1 or 2 flights, but I noticed it wasn't very clear. Like, so when there was fast movement, the video was getting a little bit choppy, so I put it in 720p, 60 frames per second, and that really smooths out the image and makes for much more enjoyable watching, actually. So it's a lot better. So I'm way up here. You can see how far I am. I don't know, I must be a good couple hundred feet there up in the air. Just looking down. This is the first video I made. This video is made up of actually 2 flights, and the second flight I actually did in a lower rate so that the camera wasn't flipping back and forth. But you can see me zooming and flying. This is going to be absolutely amazing with FPV. And the out-of-the-box range, I haven't even modded the antennas yet, and it goes out of line of sight. It gets so tiny way out there that I can't even tell which way it's going. So I don't have any problem with the distance of flight. It's pretty amazing. I was still scared, really, to take it over the water, although I'm getting braver, and I think I will start kind of taking it up the river, but I kind of want to save that for FPV. I think that would be really cool. Now, coming up here, there's a crash at about, I guess, minute 4 or something. I lost orientation here, and I just I panicked, and I set it on the ground because I was low enough, so I just cut the throttle. But now, as you can see, there's a bit of a crash happening here, I don't know why I headed towards the road. I was thinking of turning it back around. There was a big kind of front lawn there, but a car was going worst timing ever, and it went right underneath me. I think it's coming up in a second here, and that's not good. If I hit the car, I would have been in big trouble. You can see it here. So you can see I gunned it, basically, as soon as it was over top the car, and then a big smash there. Got some nice slow-mo for you. That's a nice part of having 60 FPS as well. If you crash, you can kind of slow it down and see what you're doing. Now this was kind of the end of the flight where I kind of just took it back home. Like I say, it goes quite a distance. It's 100 meters easily that I can fly this guy. I've not lost control yet that I know of, that I've recognized or understood as a loss of control. I'm sure I've hit the boundaries of it, but yeah, it works pretty well. And I got a lot of electrical wires too where I am. Here I crashed at the kind of end of the flight. Funny thing, a truck goes by. Luckily I didn't crash land on the road there. Alright, don't touch the lens. Gets all messy. Alright, this is flight number, I think I'm on number 8 here. I'll probably compile these because I'm not going to have a million videos of FPV because people get bored of that. I'll make some interesting clips. It's still sunny. I don't have an extra battery, so it took me I had to wait for this thing to get charged up. I'm going to do a flight in FPV, at least according to you guys. FPV, line of sight for me. I'm going to run up the driveway here and down the property with the quadcopter, just practicing flight for myself, and it'll be like a little bit of a gauntlet speed flight here. And then I'll zoom up over the trees and we'll look at the river, and then hopefully I'll be able to turn around and come back. And the other thing I want to check is I want to monitor my signal. The controller does have signal on it, so I haven't really been looking at that, so I don't know the range yet. Let's turn it on and get going.
Right now you're ready.
This is me doing the gauntlet. I think I'm on speed 1 or 2, I forget which it was. I wanted it to have less pitch so that the camera angle wasn't so exaggerated up and down. Flying over a neighborhood's house. I don't want to fly it over houses yet again as I'm learning. I don't want to drop it on a house and then it's not windy at all today, so I'm safe. I'm over trees here. So worst case scenario, I'll just land in a tree and hopefully not wreck the quadcopter altogether. I've busted off the landing gear, the camera, I've lost my battery compartment cover. What else? I've cracked one of the arms on it already. I've not broken a blade yet, usually. I literally have my Garmin Verb taped with packaging tape onto its belly. It's a little heavy, but it does a much nicer job than the existing camera. Now you can see the advantage of the 60 FPS here as well. As a video, at least to me when I'm reviewing this, is really nice and smooth. I hope it comes across on YouTube. And you see the river line there. I really want to do an FPV flight around there, and after some monster antennas, and get 300 meters, 400 meters out of it. Line of sight, of course. But there's some really cool opportunities, especially if I keep it high. There's some really nice opportunities there. So I'll leave it at that and let you watch the rest of the video. Thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe. I'm trying to get lots of more videos, and especially once I get the FPV going. I should make for some amazing stuff. I'm still practicing my flying, but I think FPV is actually easier to fly in some cases because you're always looking forward, whereas if it's line of sight, you're trying to compensate for the orientation of the craft. So I crashed it a few times. The battery's getting a little low here. Anyways, I'll let you watch it. And, yeah, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. And we'll see you in the next video. Yeah.
Yeah.